What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Jim's tiny ass kitchen, where we teach you, that's right, even you, how to make upscale, elegant, awesome, funky, weird, cool ass shit in your tiny ass kitchen. Actually, in any kitchen, because if I can do it here, you can do it wherever the hell you're at. Today, we're gonna teach you how to make schnitzel, or Milanese, or katsu. We're gonna be using pork, so pork schnitzel, or pork Milanese, or tonkatsu, if you will. They're all the same shit, we'll get into it later. Pretty much this dish has been pinned all the way back to the Roman times. We're talking like 1 BC, I mean, in the long ago times. There's records of the Romans breading and then frying small, thin pieces of meat, because that's what we're doing here. In the 7th century, there was this rich as shit guy named Kaiser Basilonius I. He was so rich that he asked his chefs to actually, and this is not bullshit, that all of his meat be covered in layers or sheets of gold, This guy was so rich that he was literally, I mean literally, shitting gold. He'd throw these lavish parties and they'd have this gold covered, you know, thinly sliced meat because he wanted to show that he was king shit. People there wanted to emulate this. Put gold on your food, obviously you have power, you have money. Well, as things go, in case you didn't know, gold is really expensive. So, some clever chef or cook down the line in someone's house, you know, this other semi-rich, not as rich as the Kaiser, but this other semi-rich guy is like, hey, I want my shit to look like that. I got you, boss. I'll tell you what I can do. I can bread it, and then I can fry it in lard or fat or whatever, because that's what they had back then, and it was fucking delicious. It made it so much better. And it'll come out golden brown, which is where the term golden brown comes from, because this guy is like, I want my shit covered in gold, and people can't afford to just cover their shit in gold, so they fried it so that it was golden brown. That's what we're doing today. So, what you're gonna need for the dredge, Jim, what the fuck is a dredge? Dredge is just another fucking word for coating something in flour. Now, when you make schnitzel or Milanese or katsu, I'm gonna call it schnitzel. It's just easier. From henceforth, we shall be referring to what we're doing here today as a schnitzel. You could do chicken, you could do turkey, that's right. You could do anything you want to. We are doing pork. For the dredge is flour, eggs, and breadcrumb. And that's how you do it in that order. You do the flour, then the eggs, then the breadcrumb. So, we're gonna need flour. I'm doing something a little different, and I'm using cornstarch as well. This is gonna make it get a little bit crispier. It's gonna add just another texture to it. Now, I'm sure opening this up, this shit's gonna poof everywhere and go over my black shirt, but we've already been through this. Makes you look like you're working harder. That's about a cup. We're gonna go a cup and a half. Boom, done. Cornstarch. We're gonna go about half that again. So about 3/4 of a cup. And that's about what I'm looking at there. We're gonna do salt and pepper. Let me move this bag. I know what this looks like. I swear to God, it's just flour and cornstarch. Peppercorns. Whole. I like whole. Can you get the shit that's already ground for you? Yeah, absolutely. But do I use it? Yeah, of course I do. But it's been manufactured and processed, and who knows how many different people or machines or whatever the fuck it's touched. So I like to grind my own. Salt. Now this is a little salt blend that I made up on my own. We all know how much I love my goddamn salt. This is a little different than the shaker that you saw a few episodes ago. There is still Himalayan sea salt in here. There is still butcher salt with those lovely dried herbs in here. But there's also black flaked salt. Black flaked salt. It's fucking delicious. And again, I've got like, I don't know, probably close to 75 or 80 different types of salt, so I really just want to use as many as fucking possible because it's just taking up room in this fucking little tiny goddamn kitchen. Well, we're just doing it to taste. You gotta make sure it's sealed, otherwise that shit'll fly everywhere. You just need enough to lightly dust and coat whatever product you've hammered out. Eggs. I'm gonna use 5. Whisk. We love whiskey, so we're gonna give it a little whiskey here in a bit. I almost forgot my little trusty dusty deli cup for my eggshells. We know how this goes. We're gonna use the whole egg. Try not to make a mess, but like a fucking cat. Some people say do it on the board flat, do it on the edge. I like to do it on the edge. Now what we're making here is an egg wash. That's for our second step in our dredge. Traditionally, egg wash uses eggs, it's in the fucking title, in either water or milk or cream if you want to. I'm gonna flip the script and do something a little bit different because I fucking can. Chicken broth. I like to get the stuff without sugar in it. It's just better that way. So we're going to, this is gonna add a whole nother layer of fucking flavor into this goddamn awesome fucking dish that we're about to pull out right now. Woo! I'm gonna hit this with a bit of salt too, because we should be salting and layering everything. Just a little bit, just a little bit. No pepper though. Pepper's in here, that's fine. I'm gonna beat the shit out of these. Make sure you whisk thoroughly. Don't be shy, beat the shit out of it. I think that this is gonna need a little bit more stock. I'm gonna put some more in there. I just wanna thin it out just a little bit. Egg wash done. Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs, breadcrumbs, breadcrumbs. Now, can you use any kind of breadcrumbs you want? Absolutely. You know, you want to stale your bread, sourdough, fucking rye, whatever you want to use. It doesn't really matter. I just bought this shit because it's a lot easier that way. For a katsu, you would leave the breadcrumbs out. I like doing a mixture. It gives it a nice texture. We've got a little bit of cornstarch. We have a dual breadcrumb action going on here. Shit's gonna be killer. Killer. A little bit. Again, yeah, some food is a science, and food is a science, it's an art and all that shit, right? The culinary arts. But we're just eye-fucking this. Panko, Japanese breadcrumbs. I love them. They're good for all sorts of shit. I'm gonna go a little heavier on the panko than I am on the breadcrumbs. Yep, that's right. Salt it. Now, can you use kosher salt? Absolutely. Can you use sea salt? Absolutely. Can you use Himalayan pink salt? There's some in here, so yeah, of course. Can you use iodized salt? Can you use iodized salt? Should you use iodized salt? Fuck no! Iodized salt's terrible. You know, you can't control it. It's all a little fucking been milled and shit. Like, oh God, fucking iodized salt. All right, we mix liberally. We're good. We have our flour mixture, our egg wash, and our breadcrumbs. This is the basis of a dredge for anything, like anything, except for fried chicken. But you can bread anything with this. Fish, shrimp, anything. I'm gonna move this shit out the way right quick, and we're gonna get to the most fun part of all of it. Now, not quite a tomahawk, but I guess you could beat somebody up with this for sure. A double cut pork chop. Why is it called a double cut pork chop? Because there's 2 bones on it. I'm not gonna pound this whole thing out. That thing would fucking turn out goddamn ginormous. I don't have a plate that fucking big. Make sure you hold the knife properly. You don't wanna stick your fucking finger out there. And now, you see the bone here? You can feel the bone. There's a little chine bone right about here. So when you go in, we're gonna have to make sure that we go off to the side so that we miss it. Otherwise, we're gonna nick and ding our beautifully gorgeous, expensive fucking knife. So I'm just gonna cut this guy in half right here. I feel that chine bone right there. Oh yeah, that's what you do. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. My dominant hand is my right hand. I'm gonna beat my meat with my right hand because that's my dominant strong hand. The pork. I'm gonna beat my pork with my strong dominant hand. Plastic wrap. And we'll do one more. So the plastic wrap is to keep the pork from flying all over the goddamn place as we're just fucking melting the shit out of it. There's 2 sides. This is for tenderizing meat. We're gonna use the flat side. If you don't have a mallet, small saute pan will do just fine. When you start hammering your shit down, you wanna go away. I mean, you can go like this, but you're gonna have a dent in the middle, fluffy shit on the side, and it's just gonna be all cattywampus and weird. You're gonna have a fucking hole in there, and you're gonna have a schnitzel donut, which might be a new fucking thing, man. You can put a fried egg in the middle of it. Oh shit. Oh, you can put a fried egg in the middle of it? That's a whole new thing. We just did a whole new thing right there. Fuck yeah. Try that. We're not doing it right now. I'm showing you traditional schnitzel here. Down and away, down and away, down and away, down and away. You gotta get close to the bone. I know I'm going straight down now, but down and away. Why am I leaving the bone on? Because nobody does that shit, and it's gonna look fucking awesome. And awesomeness is what we're going for. All right, sometimes you just gotta go straight down and just hammer the shit out of it. I'm gonna spin this guy over right quick. Well, we're getting there. You see where it went from to where it is now? About half that size, so we're almost there. Down and away, down and away, down and away. Sometimes you just gotta hammer it straight down to get it going, and then down and away. Spread that shit out. This is what you call a stressor getter outer right here, because you are getting your fucking stress out on what or whoever. Goddamn pandemic. There we go. Oh yeah. What we're doing is we're breaking up the protein and helping it cook faster. Yeah, that was good. All right, that's about what you're going for. Now notice I didn't take any of this fat off. It's because it's deliciousness, so I don't want to clean it. When you cut into it, trust me, it's gonna be the shit. I'm gonna pound it out just a little bit more, a little bit thinner. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at that. Whew. And with the bone on, oh boy. We're gonna set this bad boy off to the side. Before I pound this, I'm gonna get the fat going. Any kind of oil you want. We're using a peanut oil. Why? Because it's got a high smoke point. I'm gonna get this bad boy. It's gonna be up to around 350, give or take. I'm also gonna throw another type of fat in there, but we'll do that in a minute. I'll show you, I promise. And back to the old trusty dusty motherfucking lighter, because as is, a gym's a tiny ass motherfucking kitchen. And this one burner doesn't work because it doesn't. I'm gonna turn this on medium low. Medium low. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's perfect. Oh, yeah. Now, if you pound it too hard, you may get a little bit of a fucking holy hole in there. You don't have to worry about that. That's not an issue. Trust me. It's dredging time. Woo! This is where the wet hand, dry hand shit comes into play. I'm gonna temp my oil. I know we just started it, but I want to keep a running tally on it. Thermometer. This is a digital thermometer. All right, 120. Great, beautiful, perfect. By the time we're done dredging, this guy's gonna be ready to roll. Or we're gonna add our special ingredient. Because again, we're fucking bumping shit up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Flour, egg, breadcrumb, dredging time. I'm gonna turn the oven on too, because we're gonna build stuff. We're doing components. A composed dish. Now that we have our mise en place, which literally is just French for everything in its place, we're gonna start just doing the dance. I'm gonna take this cutting board out of the way because it's in my fucking way and I should have thought about it sooner, but I didn't, so let's do that. Protein, flour, egg, breadcrumb, mise en place. Everything is in its place. It's all lined up. For me, I'm working left to right, wet hand. In it goes. There you go. Nice big pocket. Roll it around. Look at that. How easy was that? Nearly hardly any mess. And we don't have anything to wash afterwards. Into the egg wash it goes. Completely submerge it. Breadcrumb mixture. I would tell you to make a sound effect here to make it stick better, but it's already doing itself. So just give it a dry hand. See that? There's a very distinct difference between these two fucking hands right here. Wet hand, dry hand. Oh yeah, that's exactly what you want. Now look at that. Oh, that bone on, that is sexy as shit. Wet hand. In you go. Rinse and repeat, kids. Rinse and repeat. They're like maracas or some shit. Fully coated, we should be. Bing, bang, boom. Yep. That's what you want. Back of the egg. Fully submerged. You can feel the cornstarch, you can feel the flour. We're good. Oh yeah. Here we go with the egg porn again. Jesus Christ. So pork and eggs. I apparently have a thing for pork and eggs. You're welcome. I'm gonna use a wet hand now because we're throwing the bag away after this. There we go. Our oil's starting to get there. I can see all the wavy lines and funky shit getting through it, so that's good. Gonna make sure that we're fully coated again. Looks like we are. Take this dry hand and just pull this guy up. Oh yeah. Like a work of art, man. I mean, you could fucking seriously hang that shit on your wall, right? I mean, get the fuck out of here. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of this extra breadcrumb mixture, because I'm gonna set them on top of each other. So it's gonna keep it wet and coated. It's also gonna hit whatever miscellaneous spots we have missed, because, I mean, you're only human, man. Now what? Now we're gonna check the tip of the oil. We have our fully beaten meat. Relaxing, bones up, hanging out, ready to do the goddamn thing. The oil, this oil right here, is now at 265. Right about where we need to be. I want to drop the temp just a bit. We don't want shit to burn instantly as soon as we put it in there. I'm gonna drop this back down to low. What's the secret ingredient? Some of you may remember this lovely guy as our bacon grease catcher. Yeah, Jim, holy shit. You're putting bacon grease in the fucking peanut oil? Yeah, they used to fry their shit in straight lard or straight bacon fat. Not bacon fat. I mean, they made bacon back then, but pork fat, whatever. But usually beef fat. Do you have to use this? No, but look, fat is flavor. Fat is actually good for you. Full fat, real fat is not as bad for you as people are trying to make it out to be. Also, it's fucking delicious. We're talking next level shit here, man. You're gonna be like, what the fuck is that? Bacon fat. Because bacon makes everything better. Just a little bit. About a half a cup. It's really just for flavor. All right. We have our bacon fat in there. Delicious. Umami flavor. A hint of what the fuck. Oh my god, that's awesomeness. Because we're going for, oh my god, it's fucking awesomeness. Awesomeness. You got done beating your meat. It should be nothing but awesomeness left. We are also, for our composed dish, we are gonna do a side of broccolini that I'm gonna cook in butter. We're gonna do like a little lemon butter awesomeness with it. I pre-blanched these, which is just boiling water, salted of course, kosher, not fucking iodized. All I'm saying. Water comes to a boil. This goes in for a minute and a half, 2 minutes at the most. Keep the nutrients in and just blanch it. It gets a nice bright green, as you can see. It's not brown. It's not all shitty. It's a nice bright green. And then I've got roasted potatoes. I roasted them at 450 for about 15 minutes until they're smashable, because we're gonna smash the shit out of them. We're not only are we beating things, but we're smashing them. This is a very aggressive show. And the oven's heated. You're like, Jim, how can I tell if it's ready to go? Your thermometer, yeah, sure. I like to take just a couple of panko breadcrumbs and I'll just drop them in. And if I see them start to sizzle, then we're just about there. So we're right where we need to be. Just before I drop my meat in, I need a place to stage it. We need to stage it. All meat needs to rest. When you cook it, it's gotta sit for a few minutes so that all the awesomeness can get back into it. I'm gonna use a half sheet tray and a cooling rack. I could drop this in with my hands, but I don't feel like burning myself, so fucking tongs. You should have a fucking pair of tongs anyway. Also, what you need to know about tongs, we've done it before, we've said it before, is you always have to make sure they work. Always gotta just give it a little shaky, shaky, but don't breaky. Okay, here we go. You ready for this shit? Oh. 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 I'm gonna slowly ease it in. Fuck, that sounds amazing. Oh! Oh, now we're fucking cooking, kids. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's nothing like the smell of just shit frying in the background. All right, well, this is doing its thing. I'm gonna multitask. I can do it, I swear. I'm gonna let it sit for 2.5, 3 minutes. I'm gonna turn it over because you don't wanna burn one side. Yeah, it's fully submerged, but I don't wanna fuck it up. I don't wanna fuck it up. While this is doing its thing though, I'm going to prep and get started with our smashy potatoes. Cutting board. Let me turn this over real quick. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, fucking hell, look at that. Oh, this is where we're starting to get the whole golden brown thing, kids. I'm gonna lower the heat just a little bit. Potatoes. I should probably grab a pan to put them on when I'm done smashing the shit out of them. And here we go, back into this. It's resisting me. I'm gonna win. When all else fails, brute strength and ignorance, kids. Down, palm of your hand, lightly smash. Pretty fucking hard, huh? All right, we're just gonna bang this out real quick. Boom. Smash. Can we go back to this this cutlet that's just about to blow your fucking mind real quick? Come here. Oh. Okay. Now we're starting to get even color on both sides. God, that's what you're looking for. Holy shit. We don't have fucking gold to gold sheet because we're not rich fucking assholes, but I mean, that's pretty goddamn golden brown. I think that's what they were talking about. I mean, if I was a goddamn king, I'd be like, well, it's not actual gold, but it'll fucking do, man. All right, we're almost there. Fuck, this goddamn drawer. Back to the junk drawer, kids. You know what this is? We've used it before. Our trusty dusty, a microplane. This is the same block of cheese that I used in the gnocchi episode. It wasn't that long, so don't worry, it's still good. All right, we're gonna just go right on top. We're gonna kind of concentrate it a little bit. There you go. Evenly spread that shit out. Oh, yeah. Pow. The meat closest to the bone takes a little bit longer to cook. Now I've turned my heat down to low. It was on medium to get it up to where it was. Now it's on low. When you see the blood oozing out, that's a good thing. It lets you know that the meat is actually gonna be done close to your bone. I'm gonna give it one more flip. It's literally gonna be here for a minute, if that. What do we do with these? We put them in the oven. The oven is back at 450. 450? Yeah, 450. You want it high. Hot and high. High and hot. That's what you want. I'm gonna pop these guys in, top shelf, boom. They don't need more than 3 to 4 minutes. Seriously, 3 to 4 minutes. You're at 450. We want the cheese to melt, start to get brown. It's gonna heat the potato all the way through. We're disco. Okay, I'm gonna pull this guy out now because I know it's fucking done. Oh! 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 Yeah, we're good. Okay. Put it on our rack. As soon as it comes out, I'm gonna hit it with kosher salt. Now the reason we put the salt on immediately after it comes out of the oil is because the oil is going to grab onto that fucking salt. It's just gonna hold it tight and then love it, oh so gently. I'm gonna drop this last pork chop in here and then we're gonna start fucking around with our broccolini. Oh yeah. Now what you have to remember is even if your oil is still hot, every time you drop something new in there, you drop the temperature, because whatever you put in your hot ass oil is gonna be way fucking cooler because it's either at room temp, which is not 350 degrees, it's more like 78, although right now, because there's no air conditioning on, it's more like fucking 89, so that's a good time. Pan for our broccolini. It's just a saute pan. There's nothing special about it. I'm gonna put this guy on high. Butter, unsalted. We've been through this shit before, I'm not gonna go over it again. Half a stick, to have a stick. Boop. And it goes. It's on high. It's on high. Gonna get a little brown butter action going on here. Oh, let's check this guy out. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? I'm gonna hit this with a touch of salt. Yes, I'm salting the butter. It's gonna help melt the fucking salt. Even coating for your vegetables. Kosher salt, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm gonna grab a lemon. A lemon! We've already washed this. I'm the only asshole in here cooking. I've already washed this fucking thing. Because why? We know. Even trash pandas wash their fucking food. You may feel the urge to prematurely turn your meat. Prematurity is okay, sometimes. You don't want to prematurely, when you're beating your meat, there's a joke in there somewhere that I'm not gonna go into. I'm gonna turn this on medium now. You don't want to prematurely turn your meat. If you turn it too soon, then you're just beating it up and you're not getting it to do what it's supposed to be doing. So I'm not gonna fuck with it just yet. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna zest this lemon. Oh, the butter's starting to get brown. Now it goes on low. Lemon zest, we're getting the oils out. Oh yeah, you can smell that shit. Can you hear that shit? Oh my God, fuck. I'm gonna take my little guy right here. This little strainer guy. So I don't get the fucking seeds. Can you use your hands? Yeah. Will I do it next time to show you? Yeah. Check, check, check. Check your booty. Check your booty. Oh, okay. There we go. That's gonna be done soon. A broccolini, and it goes. Oh. Fuck, I love that sound. God damn it. I'll do it like this because I can. I'm just showing off. Hey, you're just showing off now. Yep. And I didn't lose one. I'm gonna taste this guy with my middle finger. Ooh, shit. Oh, that's fucking kind of stupid good. Pepper. To your liking. Ooh. We're getting aggressive over there. Look at that guy. Oh, it's all about aggressive beating and aggressiveness and all kinds of awesome shit. All I'm doing is just heating through the broccoli. I want to keep it that beautiful green color. So I'm gonna turn it off, it's done. I'm gonna check our potatoes. Potatoes are coming out now. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I'm gonna turn the fucking oven off. Let it sit until I pull this guy, and then it'll be ready to go. We're gonna do this schnitzel a little more traditionally, and we're just gonna squeeze some lemon over it because that's fucking tasty too. Lemon, we're tying it all together. Schnitzel loves lemon. I'm just gonna pull this last guy out. God damn, look at that color. Right to our pan. Whew. Golden brown. Oh. Golden brown. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, salt. Shaky, shaky, but don't breaky. Up high, down low. Just helps it go more evenly as well. I'm gonna pull my potatoes out, and then we are fucking ready to go. Fucking ready to go. Fuck yeah. Just stupid. Oh, who's ready to eat? Oh, dude, imagine breaking this shit out at your fucking party. Like, yeah, there's not gold leaf on it. You're not gonna be shitting gold, but that is a fucking perfectly beautiful golden fucking brown. It's fried to perfection. It looks really fucking cool with the bone still in it. Now we're gonna do the plating. Super easy shit. But still, fairly elegant, definitely unique, and 1000% filled with fucking awesomeness. One way, one the other. Stack it up a little bit. Again, I like odd numbers, so that's 4, this is 5. I'm gonna do one of each. Purple, red, and white. When you're serving protein with a bone to a guest, friend, family member, enemy, whoever the fuck you're serving it to, the bone goes away. You want the bone pointing away because you're eating from your stomach away from you. You don't want to have to deal with the bone first, unless you're like me. I love to chew on a bone. All right, we're gonna go this guy right here. Oh. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That is what I'm fucking talking about. Tell me you wouldn't fucking stick that in your goddamn schnitzel hole. Stick that in your fucking schnitzel hole and fucking chew on that goddamn shit, because holy balls. I'm just gonna liberally. Oh yeah. That's not terrible. So, now that it's all plated up and cooked up and the gold and the brown, there's nothing left to do but try this fucking thing. So what we should be going for, or what we should be hearing and tasting and seeing, is golden brown, crispy. Oh, you hear that? It's no wonder that this shit's been around since the Romans. I mean, it's that fucking good. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Still a little bit juicy in there. Here's to you. My mouth is so happy right now. That slight bit of fat that was still on the outside, it just literally melts in your fucking mouth. The salt and the seasoning on it is absolutely fucking spot on. Spot the fuck on. If Kaiser Fancy Pants tried this shit, he'd probably stop using gold. Anywho, if you like what you saw, if you want us to keep doing this, because I fucking want to keep doing it, this is really fun. I thoroughly enjoy making all this weird, awesome, funky, upscale, elegant fucking food for all of you. All of you. We're like family here, and I appreciate that. Please, like, subscribe, fucking slide into the old DM. We've been through it. Clean, clean, clean. Jim's tiny ass fucking kitchen is here for you. All you gotta do is rewatch the videos, and you can do all this shit in your fucking house. Thanks for watching. See you next time.